The era of politics in the digital universe has arrived, and it's unlike anything you've ever seen. A decade of social media has altered our perceptions of community, communication, and political identification. In some respects, this may be a good thing. However, technology has exacerbated several themes like division, extremism, and the nameless hatred that appears to accompany both. Politics and ideology are present in every creation, particularly digital platforms that include millions of people who bring their own prejudices. Politics is ingrained in human nature, much like the user behavioral patterns developers intend to monitor and sell to advertising. Therefore, a metaverse experience without politics is unachievable. Developers have now opted to deprioritize political material in favor of a politically neutral platform. For its supporters, each new virtual environment represents an appealing opportunity to right what our existing creators messed wrong for those who are critical. Picture Twitter abuse in real-time 3D. Looking beneath the PR spin that tech CEOs use to promote the metaverse and Web3, there are some predictions about how political movements will play out in this new domain of hyper-reality. Metaverse political scandals will influence real-world elections. People are influenced by hacked emails and spectacular tweets in the digital environment when they vote. Political events in the real world and the metaverse will become increasingly linked, influencing one another and enabling new organizational techniques and psyops operations to be launched across these two worlds. Political and journalism organizations will carve out presences in the metaverse, just as they have on social media platforms like Twitter and Facebook, and will confront obstacles in adjusting. The political crisis that arises in the metaverse will be transmitted back to the real world, changing voters' beliefs and affecting public opinion, discourse, and cultural aesthetics. New political ideas and classes may emerge. Despite some developers' attempts to make the digital universe into a full-fledged corporate entertainment park with extensive moderation and most likely censorship, many tech executives are devoted to creating egalitarian and democratic communities here. The metaverse will most likely be administered by a few significant firms such as Meta, Roblox, and Microsoft, but it will also contain many decentralized worlds with varying government models. These metaverse virtual incubators might serve as case studies for new political frameworks that break free from capitalist, realism, and outmoded competitor ideologies like communism. While a development beyond capitalism may be unachievable since Metaverse's fundamental philosophy is based on expanding new markets, this region creates unique material circumstances for experimentation. Traditionalist reactions to the metaverse. Historically, conservatism has served as a bulwark against modernity, and the metaverse is a modern concept that'll frighten traditionalists. While political operators must discover methods to co-opt diverse areas inside the metaverse and leverage its mass communication capabilities, Republicans may first capitalize on populist dislike of the space. Tucker Carlson has repeatedly aired Fox News segments on elites developing a society in which most Americans become tenants due to BlackRock buying up entire communities, 21st century serfs without houses or actual assets. The metaverse may serve as a similarly controversial reference point, with nationalist leaders insulting technocrats in front of their audiences, saying things like, "You will own nothing and be happy." Climate change escapism. At its foundation, the metaverse is an escape from a reality plagued by climate change, high inequality, and depleting natural resources. Rather than confronting these obstacles, a fraction of humanity has concluded that it is better to recreate the conditions that caused the problems in the first place. The Matrix transforms into social realism when individuals withdraw themselves more from the physical world that sustains everything. Politics is redefined for individuals who use the metaverse to test new cognitive tools for altering human behavior toward better results that address the most pressing issues of the day. How has the digital universe influenced politics today? Political parties use the internet to engage with their voters in the run-up to the Indian Assembly elections in 5 states, including Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Goa, and Manipur. This follows the Election Commission of India's prohibition of large-scale gatherings due to the epidemic. For example, the Indian National Congress launched the Priyanka Ke Saath Live virtual campaign. The party's General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi connected with people and answered their questions via Facebook Live. Similarly, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal began the Ek Mauka Kejriwal Ko campaign. With this, he invited Delhi citizens to share footage of the Aam Aadmi Party's or AAP positive work in the national capital on social media sites. He urged voters in other swing states to give the GOP a chance. He claimed that he would invite 50 individuals to dinner based on whose videos were the most popular. Meanwhile, in light of the COVID-19 recommendations, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took to digital channels such as YouTube, Facebook and Twitter, among others, to address the people through virtual rallies such as Jan Chapao. As the internet becomes more widely available, digital media is becoming more popular. However, political strategists believe that the digital medium, like other communication, is merely another tool for reaching out to the public. Will the metaverse's politics become more fascinating than the actual world? How much influence will digital political movements have on real-world elections? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you loved this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel for more.